Today's going to be a big day for me. Today I'm trying my hand at making spaghetti sauce. I'm out here in the garden right now. It's supposed to be a bit of a garden update and an intro to my next video where I actually try the feat of making spaghetti sauce for the first time. Looking at our operation out here, these are the romas. I know the plants aren't doing very well. We got new ones coming on. Here you can see this actually has some leaves on it. Some of these don't, like this one here, but it does have a lot of tomatoes on there. I've just trying to bring these back to life a little bit, so I'm going to try to pick what I can off of what I have here and hopefully get enough to fill this basket up right here. Wow, that actually gave me a lot more than I thought I'd have. You can see I still have a lot of tomatoes out here. I just picked the reddest and ripest of them, and this is what I ended up with. What is that, Rox? What are the tomatoes? Oh, you like those? Yeah, you can see how much I got off that. Filled up this whole basket, which is pretty big. The recipe that I'm using calls for half a bushel, so I'm hoping that is enough there to use. And then I still have a lot more that are, you know, getting green on here and more coming on, so maybe I can do this again in the future. But while we're out here, I thought I'd show you my peppers also. You can see these are coming on pretty good over here. These are ready to be picked, actually. These are sweet banana peppers. This whole line right here. You can see them all under there. Right there's a huge one. Wow, let's pick that one right now. Wow. That's huge. That might go into the sauce recipe maybe. We'll throw that in there. And there are some things that I want over here. I think it's on this one right here. This is what I need right here. Nice green bell pepper. There's another one on here. I think the recipe calls for 3 of these that I'm using. So there's 2, and I think I had one more back here. Here's a beastie one right here. If I can pull it off without destroying the plant. Yes! Sweet, so I got 3 of those. Other than that, I think these are poblanos growing back here. And then some of these are just starting to flower, so I'm not really sure what they're gonna be. This one's definitely jalapeno. You can see the jalapeno there. What are you doing out here, Roxy Bear? Are you pulling weeds for me? What a good girl. Yeah, it's a little weedy over here. I haven't been out here too much lately. Here we got some pepperoncinis. These are like what Olive Garden puts in their salads, and I was like, I gotta grow some of those. These are coming on like crazy right now, and that's gonna be cool. I might jar those up. I'm definitely gonna jar these banana peppers. So let's throw these in the basket here with the tomatoes, and that should be the last of our collection here for the day. So my next video, which I imagine is gonna be a long one, is gonna be me trying to make spaghetti sauce for the first time. I don't know how it's going to turn out. I do have a recipe from my friend. I've watched some YouTube videos on it. Most of the ones on YouTube, though, if you do try to look for it, they're all about making tomato sauce, which is like basically just the base sauce that you would use for making other recipes. You take the tomatoes and boil them and, you know, process them to just make a sauce out of that, and then you put some basil in a jar and then you seal it. This is going to be more of like a ready-made sauce like you would find at the grocery store, where you add green peppers and onions and garlic and things like that, and boil it all down until you have a nice sauce. So I don't know how it's going to turn out. This is the whole purpose of these Roma tomatoes that I put out here, was for this day right now. So this has been about 6 months in the works for this moment. So I'm hoping that I don't blow this and mess up my sauce recipe. That's going to be the only downside of making this and filming it and then uploading it, is I know there's probably going to be some people that watch this that definitely know more about making sauce than me, and you're probably going to see my mistakes well before I know about them, because the video is going to be uploaded by the time you see it. So this is definitely be one that would be nice to like live stream or something, so you can tell me like, no, don't put that in there, or no, you're using too much or too little. But we're going to give it a shot here. This will be my first year and first experiment at this, and I think it's hopefully going to be interesting at the very least.